Hey everyone, Will here with my flea market finds for November 25th, 2018. I hope everybody in the U.S. had a nice Thanksgiving. We did here, had dinner here. We fried up a nice big turkey. It turned out well. Didn't do a video last week. Really didn't have a whole lot to show you guys. But found some stuff in the meantime. It isn't a ton of stuff, but not too bad. Check me out on Twitter. I've been putting some stuff up there every once in a while. Give you a little behind the scenes look. Let's take a look. I'll show you what I got. Big rusty box of tools. Only $5 for the whole box. The draw knives here we'll sell those by themselves. Just some neat stuff in here. I love the carpenter square. It's got the rounded edges. Somebody held that in their hand and used that for many years. Cool piece. Stamped something. Harvey. But some neat stuff. Been around for a long while. Looks like some blacksmith tongs, maybe. There's a few things in here that'll sell by themselves. I've seen that before. Anybody? Looks like to a lamp, maybe, or anybody knows? Let me know. So we'll go through here and pick out the better pieces and take it from there. Got a wooden box. I'm a sucker for a nice wooden box. It's got some age on it, although not super old because the top is plywood. I'm thinking it might have been for painting. Love the brass accents on the corners. $10 on that. Got a gun. The good news, it was only $25 for the gun and the cleaning kit, which is dated 1918. The gun is a Danish Craig rifle, very similar to a U.S. Craig rifle. Loaded by opening a little gate and dropping the shells in. I want to keep it if I could only find a stock and a bolt for it, which I'm thinking maybe a U.S. Craig stock might work for it, but the bolt might be a problem. But it's a military rifle, so they made a ton of them. Hopefully a part will show up sooner or later, and we'll get it back together. Like I said, $25 on that. Not too bad. Compass. Pretty new, dated 1986. Paid $15 for that with the pouch, and we'll put about $40 on that. Metropolitan Museum of Art, came out of their gift shop, I guess. Really nice cobalt blue. Got the paperwork inside there too. Picture. That was $10. Prices on these are all over the place. I've seen them go for as little as 25 on up to like 140. So probably near the lower end is more realistic. Nice piece. Some makeup, higher end stuff. Even though they're small samples, it still sells. That was, they wanted 2 a piece. I got the 3 of them for $5. A couple ornaments, a little hedgehog. what sold them to me was they had 3 apiece, got 2 for $5. Made in Germany. So if they'd have been made in China, I wouldn't have got them. A Victorian egg, pretty cool. Got some old cutouts on them. $5 on that. Not sure what they'll bring. Not a whole lot, probably. The vase is kind of weird. Got some odd stuff on it. Made by Mittens. Porcelain and glass is a hard sell nowadays. But I always seem to go back to it because that's what was hot back in the 80s, way back when I first started buying and selling as a kid. You know, this stuff sold great, but not anymore. Gotta look up that mark. It's a great big dish, serving tray. Good shape too, no chips. A couple of World War I postcards. Somebody paid $10 a piece. I got them for $4 a piece. I'm dreaming of you. Keep a cozy corner in your heart for me. Pretty neat looking. Never seen postcards like that before. The cutting board. Believe it or not, it's an expensive cutting board. I got it for $5. J.K. Adams for Nora Fleming. It's the first one of these I've found. This cutting board could bring probably around $40 or so. Maybe $50. Some of them are listed on eBay right now, signed by Nora Fleming. $500. That's kind of crazy for a cutting board. Christopher Radko. Love Christopher Radko ornaments. They always do well for me. Check out the Christmas trees. You always see the ceramic Christmas trees, but I've never seen a ceramic Christmas tree napkin holder. Salt and peppers. Had to have them. $15, but we're going to keep them ourselves for a nice little display for the holidays. It's stuff like this that I like the flea market for. It's stuff that you can't find in the store, stuff I've never seen before. It shows up. Another Radko. Looks like some kind of bell or something in there. $6 on that. Hand blown glass ornament, $8. Probably keep that one. Some bears. They look like Steve, but they're missing the buttons in the ears and the tags, so probably not Steve. Got some age on them. Probably sell the tigers together. So that was $25 for the lot. Might have overpaid for those, but I liked them. Bike shoes, something I've never bought before and don't really know too much about, but they're made in Italy, and paid $20 for the box. They look like they haven't been worn too much. Kind of small, need a little cleaning. But God, these things go for. It's another thing that the prices are just all over the place. It's less than $30 on up to $300-400. So we'll have to do a little more research on those. But they look good. A whole box of jewelry that I forgot to get out and display. If there's a couple pieces here that I've shown before, it's my mistake. I can't keep track. Been listing a lot of jewelry. Last week was mostly spent listing in my jewelry store on eBay. I'll have to put the link for that in in the description. So just go through them real quick. If you notice, most of this is, well, probably just about all of it is costume, and costume is the majority of what I sell, and it brings pretty good money. You wouldn't think so, but costume jewelry, good vintage costume jewelry sells pretty good, and you can get it fairly cheap. Pair of Marvell earrings, Trifari is always good. Another Trifari pin, $4. It's another Trifari pin, $4 on that. Trifari necklace, $4. There's a Coro Eagle, $7. That's a good one. They were bringing pretty good money. These are Trifari. It's part of a whole set. The set brings over $100, so hopefully somebody will need the earrings to complete it. Little holly guy. Trifari. Here's another Lisner. Coro. Cass J Lane set, interchangeable. Little compact, like fake alligator skin, $8, made in Western Germany. Like the little cameo pin, got some age on it, nothing too fancy, but only $5, couldn't pass it up. A Skyline, I think that's Baltimore, or I don't know, the building here looks like the National Aquarium, but was that New York? Hard to say. Is it Coro, some Murano glass beads. This is a really interesting piece. It's a purse. Open it up on both sides here. Wish I would have did this sooner. There it is. But it's a tiny purse. And from the leather, it's definitely been around a while. Like the fish detail on the outside of it, brass. Couldn't find a name anywhere. But really cool piece. Little tag, can't read it. But I don't know if that has a specific name or what, but it's really neat. Love the mittens. Only $4 on the mittens. And they are for a little child. And look at the size of these mittens. With the fur around the edge. Got some age, a little bit of wear, but could probably touch that up with a little shoe polish. But neat pieces, $4. Austria pin, $5. 3 on that one with a little ladybug. The belt buckle made out of a antler, $3. And vintage pen, that was like $4. Thrift store for Black Friday was having $5 fill a bag. So we got 2 bags and we got all this stuff. Let me go over some neat embroidered on silk pictures. Got a pair of them. The Little Red Riding Hood tapestry or pillow, kind of neat. I don't think it's very old. Neat old rusted up toaster. a Revere copper vase. These are really neat. Put them on a scale. These are 1 pound 13 ounces each. They're brass. They kind of look like copper, but when you scratch them, you see more yellow than brown. So, wish they were copper. They would sell even better. But a pair of these. This is kind of interesting. A little plate, and I guess it was for making invitations, because everything's written backwards. It's a wedding invitation from 1940. Kind of odd. It's unlike anything I've seen, but cool piece. Little Shirley Temple bag for $3.50. Well, not $3.50. It was part of the big lot for $10. So everything here was $10. Little frog. Israel piece. Schwartz Tavern, historic tavern in Virginia. 2 of those plates. Copper mug. Another copper mug, Moscow Mule. Love the copper bowl. That should do well. The bell is from the American Queen Steamboat. A couple files for myself. So add it all up, I mean, that's a huge discount when you figure I got this entire lot for $10. Pretty good deal there. So there we go. Keep an eye on my stores. I'll put a couple links in the description. So till next time, it's Will the Yard Sales Survivalist. Glad to see that we're in the Christmas season now. Hopefully, well, sales have started to pick up. Hopefully they'll continue. So till next time, it's Will Your Sales Survivalist. We'll talk again soon.